Hi, my name is Robert. Please read the comments in the About section of this video. It has valuable information and updates. My YouTube channel has a disclaimer video that I encourage you to watch. And please like, share, and subscribe. I hope you found what you're looking for. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to do a demonstration video and a partial review of this Oster Planetary stand mixer. My mother-in-law had a mixer that basically collapsed on her during Thanksgiving, so this Christmas I decided to replace that because she does like to make cakes. She does make a few from scratch, and during Thanksgiving she was actually mashing her mashed potatoes by hand. That's a little bit I don't know, abusive for somebody her age, I think, and she was complaining about the pain that it caused her the next day or two. So I did some shopping around, looking around, and I was considering getting her one of the KitchenAid products because they are the standard for these type of mixers. And however, the KitchenAid products were just way too heavy for her, and this one is supposed to weigh less than 10 pounds. So for your normal customer, occasional use, maybe once a week or something like that, this stand mixer is a great product with great reviews from what I've been reading. It's approximately 3 years old on the market, and it got decent reviews from people that even had the KitchenAid products. So I went on ahead, got it. She's already used it the first day, and this is the first time I'm going to use it just to see how it does. It has attachments to do your light things like meringue and whisking eggs, stuff like that. Then it has an attachment which is a paddle for mixing cake doughs and cookie doughs and actually mashing your potatoes for you. And then it has a stirrer used for making and stirring and kneading bread doughs. I'm not going to do bread doughs, but I am going to do cookie doughs and probably add cake mixing in this video here. When I went to the store to pick this mixer up, it was actually priced about $20 higher than it was advertised on the retailer's website. So anytime you go pick one of these up, do you some price checking, ask for price matching, and make sure it's priced correctly. The machine wasn't even located in the area of the household appliances. It was all the way over by the sporting goods. And I actually picked this unit up for about $135 after taxes. And the other unit that I was looking at, somebody had a unused one in their possession that they were willing to sell for $300, but they actually list for $550. Here's the mixer out of the box. It has its own bowl. The bowl locks into the bottom of the mixer, and you press in this button to release it, and it lifts up so you can put your attachments in there. The paddle is for mixing cake mixes and in doughs and your mashing potatoes. The whisk is for mixing your wet ingredients, sometimes even with your dry ingredients. And this is the deal that stirs your bread doughs. So let me go ahead and get started. The mixer has a good solid feel. Like I said, it's supposed to be just under 10 pounds. A nice thing is that the bowl has these handles. So you hold the bowl on both sides, turn it, and it unlocks it from the bottom. You can see the grooves there that it locks it in. So you set it down, you turn it just a little bit, and it locks the bowl into the mixer assembly. It also has a splash guard here that you could use to feed your ingredients in while you have other things in there mixing. So let me go ahead and get started with my cookie recipe. So in my bowl is my fine and wet ingredients. So you take the whisk. I could probably use the paddle for this, but I'm going to use the whisk. Lift it up, turn it about a quarter of a turn. You push the button in to lower it, push the rest of the way down to lock it down, and then you turn the knob to turn it on. I'm going to beat that at about 6 speed. So this is how it sounds and this is how it works. Not too noisy, and it's doing a decent job mixing that stuff around. Once it has the consistency that I want, nice and creamy, because it's mixing the eggs and the sugars and the vanilla in, I'll stop it and start adding my dry ingredients. Alright, that's good. So now I'm going to switch to the paddle. I raise that up, lift it up till it locks in place, lift it up and turn it, and I'm just going to shake that off because it doesn't have that much on there, so I'm not losing much of my ingredients at all. Now I'm going to install the paddle and find the keyhole there, lift it up on that. Oh, there it is up top. Turn it, it locks in place. Now I'm going to put my paddle down and I'm going to shake in my dry ingredients. If that was really wet, I could slide this in place just like that and dump my dry ingredients in there. So let me turn this on to like a 2 or 3 and start loading in my dry ingredients. Okay, my mix wasn't quite mixing the way I thought it was supposed to, and I realized I failed to put my butter in there. So let me go ahead and put the rest of my butter in there. One pound of butter. And as that's beating around in there, it gets mixed up to the cookie dough consistency, I'm going to add my chocolate chips and I'm going to add some nuts. I made a mistake in my recipe. I was supposed to mix the butter with the wet ingredients. Nonetheless, it's getting very close to being mixed up where I can add my chips and my nuts. Let me go ahead and get this off the bowl and add my nuts and chips. Alright, so I got a good consistency with my dough. And I'm going to add some nuts in the dough. Let it stir another 15-20 seconds and it should be all done. It doesn't look like hardly anything is sticking in the bottom of the bowl. I'm at about a number 4 or 5. Set it off. Unlock it. I gotta lift it, unlock. And there's my cookie dough, folks. Ready for the cookie sheet. It It did a good job reaching down in the bowl. There's like nothing's really stuck to the bottom or the sides of the bowl. Just have to spoon it off that paddle and we're good to go. All of the accessories cleaned up really quick. Wiped down the mixer and now I just have the bowl to clean. So I would say probably take a minute and a half to clean everything up after it's used. Second batch of cookies on deck. Now we're working with Mom on a 7-Up cake. We got the sugar and the butter in there. We got that whipped so that it's nice and creamy. We have our eggs, our sugar, and our butter together. That's what it looks like when it goes into the oven. So now we're going to bake it. There's the bundt cake. It appeared to come out great. Just a little bit of it stuck to the pan. Here's the final result of the 7-Up bundt cake. We're going to do some mashed potatoes. So I cut up some russet potatoes and I'm going to mash them with the mixer here soon. And then we'll conclude this video. My potatoes boiled. I have a 3/4 of a stick of butter in there, a little bit of milk, some salt and pepper. I'm going to go ahead and turn this on before I lower it. I didn't know that was possible, but it is. And it's mashing my potatoes. Looks like I might have put too much milk in it, but we'll see here in a little bit. Look at that mashed potato. It's almost done. Just mix it up a few more seconds and then taste test it. Alright, we turned it up a little bit. It's running at about 6. And the mashed potatoes look wonderful. So we're going to shut it down, shake off the paddle, and call it a day. When you store the machine away, you can actually store all of the accessories in the bowl. Put the splash guard on it, wrap up the cord, and put it away just like that. Overall, I'd give the product a 4.5 out of 5. The only reason why I didn't give it a 5 is it is a little bit noisy, and occasionally you have to scrape your ingredients off the side of the bowl. Lift it up or pause it, scrape it down, and then re-engage. So, thanks for watching. If you got any questions, suggestions, good recipes to share, whatever, go ahead and post them in the comments below. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.